Hi there, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in, love and light to all here. Take a deep breath. Let's get started here for you. This is your Venus Retrograde Closeout reading with the Ace of Swords just flips right over here. I just finished Gemini's reading. Very interesting. Okay. Right over the Daughter of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. A little bit of I'm hearing like aversion to here between the Daughter of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. We'll keep these three. They flipped over right when I said close out here of Venus retrograde. Whatever that may mean, in particular number of you may be dealing with a water sign. I'm hearing a fire sign, an air sign. I'm hearing an Aries specifically, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. if I'm hearing specifically, if you are working with, I'm hearing also aviation equipment. The Son of Wands as well wants to come through, mirroring the Daughter of Wands. If you've got a lot of fire in your chart, Pisces, this is I'm hearing your comfort zone here with this individual. I'm getting it again. It's like you know this individual like they wrote. I'm hearing the Bible that you hold in your hand. Very interesting. I'm seeing it as being related to like how you project or present yourself. They get you. I'm hearing they get you and they get your audience as well, and they know where you're going here. But they don't get you there. They don't like provide to you everything that is going to be gathered along the way as well. Very interesting. It could be a mentor, but I'm seeing it as being also someone who I'm seeing it as like mirroring. Very interesting, Pisces. Now, let us, then I'm seeing there could be two individuals. You may be dealing with a fire sign and a water sign. This can be your own energy as well, right? How it is that you are making a certain role very, very clear to your audience. I'm hearing management, very clear. It's like you're making it super obvious as well what you want to be kind of manifesting down the line. And I'm seeing that if you work with a community, a network of people, that they are really getting what you're kind of starting to get on the train of, and they're like, ooh, I'm hearing sounds like gold. I'm hearing gold. Gold has been struck there as well with the High Priestess. I'm hearing and her decision-making process. Very interesting. People, I'm seeing for a number of you, if you're thinking of also getting investment right off the bat, this is a really expressive time, and perhaps a lot of people are expressing interest. Perhaps your business is really taken off here. The Devil, Pisces, is like the devil has legs that are made, I'm hearing, and fine-tuned for liftoff, and it's not something that surprises you because you know I'm hearing that you can get there. And this, okay, I'm hearing this song by Frank Sinatra. I'm hearing make it anywhere. He does not sing it like that, but let's undress him and jam out a little bit, whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm seeing something again. It's like I'm hearing classic cars, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Yet again, though, I'm seeing that you are rebranding something, Pisces. Yes, and this is so exciting. Oh my goodness. The Father of Swords in reverse, the Justice card upright, and the Five of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man upright coming through, mirroring the Strength card. I'm hearing they meet again. I'm hearing they meet again. And be it this energy in your own chart, right? Wherever Leo sits in your very personal chart. And we've all got every sign in our chart, right? Pisces, we are all signs at the end of the day. We've all got Leo somewhere. We've all got Aries somewhere. We've all got I'm hearing Auckland, New Zealand on the map somewhere. This energy came through. This particular reference came through in the Gemini reading. I'm hearing Liverpool as well. Whatever that may mean. I believe that's in Ireland. Okay. 10 Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing you are done with investing in, I'm hearing dummy dummy doors that you've walked through, where you're like, knock knock, is this the one? I'm hearing, is this the one that we get? I'm hearing Gold Chase. I'm hearing Chase on the other line with, like, Chase Bank. I'm hearing as well. It's like, is this the one that we also I'm hearing I'm hearing changed for? It's like I'm seeing this can be related to what you've been doing. I'm hearing specifically for a long time, and I'm seeing it can be related to who you feel might be I'm hearing the right candidate. I'm hearing presidential, whatever that may mean. I'm going to be related to the Hierophant, the Mother of Pentacles, and the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing for a number of you Pisces that this is something that you are making a choice on. And again, I'm seeing you like in this complex. I'm hearing compound as well, and you're like knocking on all these doors. It almost feels like those game shows where you're given like 10 doors and they're like false, right? It's like they're built on stage and they're like, which one are you gonna choose to get the, like, I'm hearing specifically that one Corvette, like that prize, and you're like, what dealership do I really want to dig out of the discussion in order to make I'm hearing the decision Hollywood prone, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. I'm seeing that there's something that you see taking forward into the future in a very broad, expansive, I'm hearing limelight way. This might be related to what you are working on that you know will be reaching a certain audience. It's like, there's no question that Peter Pan is watching and that Harry Styles has his hand on the phone as well when we're having that heart-to-heart conversation. I'm hearing specifically, whatever that may mean to a number of you. But I mean... Pisces. Any diehard Harry Styles fans out here? Comment away. Okay. And thank you all so much for commenting and all of your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you Pisces. Thank you so much, all of you. For those who've been following for quite some time, I'm so touched by all of your support, energetically, above and beyond all. Oh my goodness. Thank you for connecting. And I'm like wondering if this is gonna fall down. So it falls down every so often in the readings. I wonder if it's deciding to, I'm hearing release certain assets here with the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting. The Two of Wands sits in reverse in the motorhome still. Whatever that may mean in a number of you, like something that's not yet fully brought out. I'm hearing into the world that you are working towards here financially and very promisingly so. Oh my goodness, Pisces, whatever it is that you're working on, and I'm hearing, I don't need to tell you this because you get it. You know what you're working on. You know how creative you can get when you're working on something with I'm hearing your fingers and your toes in it. And I'm seeing someone who has like rings on their toes and like different colors, like they're like with crystals, like mood rings. I don't know, like something that you have like paint and your paint, like, I don't know, Pisces. Take it as you will, but there's something so exciting and you're like, this is the venture that gets me out of the Velcro dress and into the velvet one. It's like, this is how I feel. Like, I'm also not feeling desperate in the work that I'm doing and in the workplace. It's like, this is gonna be my big break. I'm hearing honey. I'm hearing a honey pie, honeydew. I'm hearing melon. Do you fancy it much? Because that's what's gonna be served at your honeymoon table, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Okay, you're getting invited to an event, Pisces, and you're wondering where to sit, and there's one table with a plate of honeydew on it. You might want to be pronouncing the name of that one, I'm hearing president, whatever that may mean for you, the straight card of right. And I'm seeing this is related to, again, who you see yourself partnering up with. I think I just spit everywhere. Let's get the, I'm hearing the cookie cutters on this one with the Fool and the World, the Eight of Cups, and the Son of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing that it's something that you're really getting ready to present. And I'm seeing like a big party here, Pisces, for a number of you. I'm seeing you getting really ready. I'm seeing for a number of you, you're innovating something. If you have a product that you want to be taking to market, I'm seeing almost like you've got the dough. And it's like, now I just need someone, I'm hearing specifically, to invest in the process of cutting the cookies. I'm hearing again specifically. And it's an idea that not everybody's going to get, okay? Let's just be honest with that, Pisces. It's like, not everybody's going to get how you glow in the dark or why you glow in the dark. And I'm seeing you like presenting something to someone, Pisces. And you're kind of like, look, everyone. It's like a demonstration. You're like, well, everybody look. Okay, over here. And I'm seeing you like holding like like something in your hand, okay? And you're like everybody. I'm hearing a handle that a wizard uses, and you're like ah, and you're like showing something to like the audience, and everybody's looking at you, and they're giving you like that time to talk about what you want to take to your hometown. I'm hearing as well, whatever that may mean, in particular for review, the Devil coming right up and out, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, okay, you're talking to some major players here, Pisces. I'm hearing you or your project is becoming kind of really I'm hearing benevolent also, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Like I'm seeing something growing. Like if you're thinking of growing something, I'm hearing is growing. Don't think that the weeds also don't work in a certain way when they want to, whatever that may mean. Like something is growing. Let's just put it like that. And I'm always seeing that there are a lot of people perhaps giving you a chance here to have a certain contact, community as well, a conversation, like to have access to a certain community. Like, do you want to pitch this? I'm hearing yes. I'm hearing where's the guy I need to talk to get my name on that list? Like I'm seeing someone perhaps really getting your work worked into a certain, I'm hearing meeting, office room space. Okay. Nonetheless, Pisces, it's a general reading, right? Always take it as you will. Always a matter of perception and interpretation. But Pisces, I'm hearing, please don't tell them that I'm hearing dying to meet them. I'm hearing this is a 10 of Swords, and I'm seeing you like looking at someone and be like, don't tell them that I've been doing my homework. I'm hearing stalking them, telling myself and all of my past relatives that we would be throwing this party. I'm hearing as well, there's something, Pisces, be it you who's getting a little bit clever in the way that you want to be holding a certain conversation, be it someone who's getting a little bit communicative here, more communicative here about a certain space that they would like you to occupy. I'm seeing that it is happening slowly, and it's like I'm seeing again the Mother of Cups, like almost like I'm hearing hush little baby don't you cry, to the 10 of Swords, like don't tell them that I am also working with Austin Powers on this one, whatever that may mean. And I'm seeing it's like don't name drop. I'm hearing as well for a number of you, be it the energy that you're coming through with, again, be it the energy that someone else is coming through with. Nonetheless, I'm hearing Austin Miller as well. I'm hearing Montgomery. Okay, I'm hearing action movie hero film, whatever series. I hope I'm not like ruining the surprise here, but take it as you will. Pisces, the feeling I'm getting it again is that you want to get really creative with this one. You want to get really creative with this one because you understand the power that your creativity actually leads to the formation of. And it's like when I get, I'm hearing cute as well. I'm hearing dolled up, and I tell everyone that I am a corporate, I'm hearing cat here. I'm hearing feline actress, whatever that may mean for a number of you. They want to have a moment with me, all of them. And I don't need to make that one that I marry before the proposal does. And I'm hearing in the Letterman jacket, the strength card coming through the 8 of Cups and Rivers, I'm seeing you like holding someone or a certain space, a conversation, a proposal, a project to a standard. And you're like, again, I'm hearing specifically, you're telling someone, don't tell them that I am wanting to even, I'm hearing walk into a certain, I'm hearing Western movie film without my consent. I'm hearing specifically, like I'm seeing you giving someone some kind of advice, and this is the Venus retrograde, so hearing specifically closeout period, reaching here into the Mercury retrograde period. So there could be something that you're like you're almost like, should I tell them with wine or with watercolors or with I'm hearing widescreen TV announcement where I tell them, like I'm seeing you almost like having a remote and like showing someone some kind of PowerPoint presentation, like do not, I'm hearing, take the conversation public yet. I'm hearing as well. And it's like there's something, Pisces, that you want to make, I'm hearing eventually really, really, really broadly known. I'm hearing broad acclaim. I'm hearing it may be a film for a number of you. But the power lies in how you don't, I'm hearing throw the punch, but how you serve it, I'm hearing, to the audience first. And that is a particular act, I'm hearing a particular move that you want to carry out, that you know, and it might be related to timelines. It's like that can't happen until I'm there. I'm hearing again Western film, like that can't happen until I'm actually out of this location. I'm hearing as well. It's like I need to do that when I get to, I'm hearing Goldilocks' home, whatever that means for a number of you, to have her get my hair done right. I'm hearing specifically for Pisces, and here you come, here comes the bride, the high hanged man, again, whatever that mean for a number of you. The hanged man, I'm hearing high hanged man though, a hold perhaps to a very high standard, I'm hearing with the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm seeing you putting yourself on a pedestal, Pisces, in a really professional way. You're like, I am not going to have any kind of practice space here. No. It's not going to be something that we just pronounce and then pack our things and then prepare for as well in a playful way or in a silly way. I'm seeing you like, again, not wanting to have anything also leaked here out. The High Priestess mirroring the Seven of Wands, the Empress here, and it can be a certain kind of bit of news that I don't know. I'm hearing, are they going to be able to tell by the kind of dress I'm wearing that I'm pregnant, take it as you will. I'm seeing, again, it's like I'm seeing you being very careful also about what places you frequent. Seven of Cups coming through, bending out, mirroring the Mother of Pentacles. There's a space of practice here, yet again, that you're not sure about how you really want to be. I'm hearing, again, I'm hearing Western movie film. It's like, I don't want to tell, I'm hearing Dolly that she's part in yet. I'm hearing specifically, do not tell them that they are casted in the role yet. Again, this is coming through repetitively, Pisces. Whatever that may mean, I'm sure for a number of you. And it could be you with yourself, right? It's like, I'm not going to convince myself that I am that character before I have the clothes on. I'm hearing as well. And it could be something, again, you really want to present the practice of, the presentation of skills, talent, and maybe also I want to really get connected in that space before it is that I communicate about it, before it is that I offer myself that piece of pie. And it's like, for a number of you, this might be related to the physical body. How it is that you're actually physically transforming through a certain process? How it is that you are preparing to have a certain, I'm hearing collaborative act carried out. And you have the Temperance card right behind the Daughter of Cups. This could be a direction that you're also thinking of, I'm hearing developing a program around teaching, yes. Even leading a group, I'm hearing research group here, yes. With the Hermit coming through, I'm hearing Hierophant as well. There could be focus on what you eventually are going to be marking the spot with, but there's a focus here with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, like they're not sure. I'm hearing there's something, it's like I'm seeing like someone standing on stage and having like an Oscar nominee award moment where they're like, and the winner goes to, like, the whatever it is, the award goes to, I'm hearing, is it Patrick? I'm hearing Patrick or Swayze. And it's like something that is kind of like you already know the answer to, but you're like, you kind of like, you don't want to tell the audience about the answer, so you hold the answer like out here, even though they can't see, but you're like almost something. Pisces is like a little bit, you might be isolating yourself from making a certain decision here as well. Again, it's like, I don't want to tell them also that I am fully clothed for that role quite yet. I don't want to tell them that, I mean, my grandmother as well, that she's going to be getting a dress on quite yet, because that would make her get a gown immediately, and I don't really yet know how we're going to be I'm hearing financing that. I'm hearing also I'm hearing downsizing the discussion, whatever that may mean. Like, I'm seeing, realizing that there's going to be so much pandemonium around a certain proposal here, with the Fool coming through, looking at the Son of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing the work has been done. I'm hearing his legs are dirty here from crawling on the couch so long, whatever that may mean in particular. Like, I'm seeing the Fool like as like almost like a baby chick that's been I'm hearing like presented within the context of a certain space. It's like, and then they're getting ready to like actually be sent out on a mission. And I'm almost seeing like a puppy, like in a litter box, like who's been like crawling around, like, I don't know, something that it's like now he's going to be getting, I'm hearing the commander-in-chief role position. But again, oh my gosh, Pisces, it's like I'm hearing tell Garfield, I'm hearing specifically, not to get his girlfriend in on this one yet, because she's got a really big mouth. I'm hearing, is she a Gemini? I'm specifically, take it as evil. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, I'm seeing you kind of like knowing, I'm hearing how things get around as well in Hollywood, when they're not on the train that's taking you all the way up the mountain. I'm hearing choo-choo. It's like, just because something is not being talked about in a strategic way, in a public way, doesn't mean that even if it's like kind of circulating at a certain party, that it's gonna have a dress on pretty soon and be carried out on stage as well, as an announcement here. Publicity act. And Pisces, I'm seeing that I'm hearing how you want to be striking a rhythm here with your assets into the future. I'm hearing how you want to be rocking the boat. I'm hearing also the resuscitation module here with the Chariot in reverse over the 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing that there is something that you're not ready to present. I'm hearing again. It's like I don't want to tell them that's the winning ticket, that's the door. And I'm hearing surprise with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm hearing really losing weight, and people are really kind of catching on to what has been cooking here with I'm hearing communicative colors as well on your face, like on your cheeks. I'm seeing your cheeks are like really rosy. They're like, what's cooking? I'm hearing honey bunch. I'm hearing specifically with the Mother of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse, like what's getting I'm hearing more golden by the hour as well. I'm hearing by the hourglass as well, visit, whatever that may mean for number of you. It's like there's something that perhaps you are getting also you're becoming associated with, like slowly. And I'm seeing that it has to do with how you package a certain performance. The Magician leading straight into the 9 of Pentacles. I'm hearing that you have been cut out for this, Pisces. You know that the power is held in your presentation. How it is that people play with that in their minds is the many assets that are formed. Very interesting. And you know that there's no space here that has been entirely carved out quite yet. The Devil in reverse. There's a whole lot more to how it is that you want to be glowing in the dark, and how you want others to be how you want to be glamorizing that act. And I'm seeing that there is a complexity here too, how you want to be, perhaps again I'm hearing leaking, transitioning, transforming through a certain process. It's like I want people to find the focus, not by way of how we just, I'm hearing shine the light on it, I'm hearing and leave the light on it, but how it is that we lease out, I'm hearing room by room in the property. It's like I don't want it to be like all of a sudden, okay, like we're moving. I'm hearing the house is being put on the market, like sort of feeling is the kind of sense, the kind of feeling that I'm getting here, Pisces, for you. But I always take it as well. Let's see what comes through here. There's a promise here that you keep between the Fool and the Chariot. Yet again, I'm hearing what goes up, the 3 of Wands, and what glows, I'm hearing, in the dark, the Hanged Man. Very nice. So you like throwing a ball into the air, Pisces, and it is held in suspension, and instead of floating back down, I'm hearing floating back down. I'm hearing it spins. I'm hearing around the globe. I'm hearing gesticulation in the way perhaps that you have like set the impression of how you pronounce it. Very interesting. It's like in the moment that I present something, I emit, I'm hearing the future of it. Very interesting. And I realize that it's not a matter of what is sent out and then is returned or received, but a matter of how it is repeated. I'm hearing is resituated. I'm hearing specifically by others. I'm seeing, for example, it's like this, Pisces. It's like there's a response rate specifically to what it is that you carry out. I'm hearing specifically related to your audience. And it's like when I publicize something, when I publish a piece of work, when I write a certain dialogue out, I know that it makes people money. I'm hearing as well. I know that it makes people work also harder. And that is something that, yet again, it's like, it's not just something that I get done and then I send out and then it kind of like, yet again, what goes up, what comes down. It's like, no, I'm hearing this is a roller coaster ride that rolls and then halts. I'm hearing halts and hoists. The honey in the pot for others to taste. Oh, so interesting. It's like I'm seeing like something that I'm hearing, imparting wish. It's like you make a certain kind of I'm hearing whisper, one that is I'm hearing conditioned by the wind, that it works through and in. Very interesting. Okay, Pisces. It could be a political climate I'm hearing as well that you're working in. Take it as you will. All right, but let's get the cards out and see what comes through for you, Pisces. Okay, I'm hearing someone is really interested in you. Okay, like, and the way that they talk about you, the way they walk around you, tells you how they're timing the conversation, and how they kind of want to be taking it. I'm hearing turn by turn, and you might be dealing, if you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio, I'm hearing specifically someone's got a lot of Capricorn or Scorpio on their chart, they want to meet like eye to eye. Like, I'm hearing shoe shine to shoe shine, like to have this kind of conversation that is mirrored. And the way that they look at you, Pisces, again, I'm hearing is the giveaway. Okay, it's like when we sit there and when we talk about passion, we're not talking about it, we're watching it. I'm hearing right back to back. Very interesting. And I'm seeing two people who are actually working, I'm hearing, in a similar industry, on a similar project, on the same project, in the same time zone, I'm hearing specifically. And it can be like in the same space. I'm seeing two people in like a bar, or like at a venue, and I'm hearing Vladimir. This came through I'm hearing specifically Aquarius. Didn't do Aquarius yet, the Aquarius reading yet, but at least at the time when I'm recording this one, Pisces. But I'm hearing Vladimir specifically, and Vladimir came through in the Gemini reading. I'm hearing Sagittarius as well. Nonetheless, there's a focus as I'm getting. It's like there's this vision of two people who are, I'm hearing, removing their Oscar nominations, whatever that may mean for a number of you, like kind of like they're having a certain Hallmark hand-me-down as well moment, whatever that may mean. Like they were working through a certain process, perhaps professionally, on their own terms, but at the same time in a certain way that was like mirrored. And then they're again in this space, and they might be both leaving the company, I'm hearing specifically. At the same time, I'm hearing, but the interface is what holds value in the space that they acknowledge one another now. And there's something, I'm hearing, times are changing here with the Father of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Reverse. Someone may be moving. Somebody might be making a movie as well. Yes. And they might be thinking of rooming, I'm hearing, and boarding with I'm hearing that salty Gemini, whatever that may mean in a number of you. Take it as you will. I'm hearing Summers, Sojanya. I'm hearing Sujid. I'm hearing as well. Okay. Nonetheless, Pisces. And it might be your energy, right? This might be someone who wants to really promote you, and if they want to promote you, I'm hearing they don't just want to like promote you, they also want to promote your family. I'm hearing specifically your father, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. I'm hearing he fancies him strongly, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, or feels that he should, or like is kind of planning to. And I'm seeing that I'm hearing Walter strongly. Walter's been coming through almost every reading now, Pisces, but there's something here. This individual, again, it's like if they want to promote you, they're not just saying, hey, we want to like promote one of your products, or I want to like have you on one talk show. It's like, we want to have a commercial with you, then we want to do a movie with you, and then we want to do I'm hearing skate show. I'm hearing Shiner show, like something that like is perhaps, I'm hearing talent show. Like they want to have like a show with you in some kind of way that perhaps models your work. Very interesting. And this person is really professional about it. Like when they come up to you and they give you this proposal, I'm hearing for a number of you that got the Hierophant looking over the Father of Pentacles, like they're telling you with Harry Styles in their hand. Like they're not coming to you and saying, we want to partner you with Harry Styles in this one motion picture film I'm here specifically for a number of you, and like we're just kind of talking about like throwing out names. It's like when they present that to you, they like bring Harry Styles to the meeting with you to show you that they're talking about something that is going to be talking back in that audience. I'm hearing auditorium as well. I'm hearing space, venue. I'm hearing strongly, and there's a tangibility to this conversation. conversation. It's like, whoa, I'm hearing it again. It's like they're coming here and they're talking about my children. I'm hearing as well. They're coming here and they're talking about my Tommy Timothy talks. I'm hearing tracks. Someone may have stumbled upon your work, Pisces, and really gotten I'm hearing glitter in their eyes. I'm hearing gold in their eyes when they heard your I'm hearing Gavin DeGraw. I'm hearing Gavin DeGraw cover, or whatever that may mean, a particular number of you. Okay, Ace of Swords coming through and the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's pacifying when you get this announcement. I mean, this is perhaps a specific message here coming through for a number of you Pisces. But when something comes through here, and again, it could be your own energy. It's like you stumble upon a certain space where you're like, yes, I'm hearing this is who I want to collaborate with. I've now narrowed it down. I want to be working in this environment. I want to be working with this kind of teacher. I'm hearing as well in this particular field of study as well, academically, whatever it is that you kind of draw clarity on. I'm seeing that it really like sets down. Like if you had, I'm seeing a big table of markers and paintbrushes. I'm seeing as well many different types of tools. I'm hearing children as well that you may have been working with, different interviews, and perhaps in future employees. I'm hearing employers as well, and it's like you had this full table full of markers. I'm hearing assets as well, and I'm hearing messages. So much work has been moved through, and whatever way that we meant for you, the Devil's in reverse here, coming right up and out, mirroring the Ace of Swords upright. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. And the moment that you find this one marker, you're like, I'm seeing you like finding this one particular also message board that you want to be, the Lovers coming through in reverse, yes, mirroring the Devil in reverse, that you want to be kind of marketing your craft through as well. That's when everything else, I'm hearing, dies down as a solution. Whatever that may mean for you. It's like, okay, now it's clear. I'm hearing, I don't need to be talking about concepts of death. I'm hearing as well of resurrection. I don't need to be talking about the I'm hearing, or perhaps like working with the form of my presentation yet again that felt like more like a Velcro dress rather than a velvet one. I'm hearing velveteen as well, and it's like I don't want to feel here specifically that I've been financing the future fable by fable. I'm hearing footprint by footprint. Focal point by focal point. It's like if you've been in front of, it's like you perhaps were really spending a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy and effort researching, and I'm hearing contacts, reaching out to people, and it's like I'm so done. I'm hearing having the conversation about, I'm hearing the community. I want to now work in it and with it, and this is really, I'm hearing great. This is a really great clarifying, cleansing. I'm hearing as well to the spirit. I'm hearing to the palette here with the Eight of Cups. Of what it is that you've kind of been working really long, hard hours on, Pisces. And I'm seeing that this was again a long cycle, and whatever it is that you kind of gain more insight on here, further insight on, has a lot that it wants to get rolling with you forward in the direction of. And I'm hearing 4 as well. There's a focus on collaboration, but who spins the chest, I'm hearing the drawer open in that space, is going to be a decision that you got to make. And it's like, okay, if I want to work with them and they're making me an offer, I'm hearing a bid. How is it that we're going to be financing it? Who's going to be finding the key that opens the treasure chest? And how are we going to be tracking as well how many times we open it and whose turn it is at certain times of the year as well? The Six of Cups in reverse and Father Wands upright. I'm seeing it as being like something that is also held as like a communal space, and it's like that could be related to a community. I'm hearing as well, but I'm hearing you want to get really colorful with the way that you get I'm hearing creative and also conservative at the same time with what you're going to be commercializing. And I'm seeing you, Pisces, as being really practiced here in terms of how you see a certain proposal marrying certain mergers. I'm hearing as well down the line. This could be related to what you're creating, what it is you're, I'm hearing making very corporate as well, financing that you see it again. It's like, okay, if we take on investment at this round, how is it that we're actually not just taking investment on for this one project, but how is it that the way that we take investment on as well at this round, or what we create in this space, is actually going to be leading down the line to certain, I'm hearing specifically mergers, the Nine of Pentacles upright, the Mother of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups is in reverse. There's spaces unknown. We don't necessarily know yet, or we haven't been necessarily entertain that audience space quite yet, but we know that it's definitely going to be there. I'm hearing with the markers in hand as well. And this can be related to teaching, academics here for a number of you. Let us pull the cards though. It's a very exciting Pisces. I'm hearing it's electric. It's electrifying with the Empress, the Mother of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. The Empress is upright and she's leading the team. I'm hearing the whole gig. I'm hearing she knows Showtime business like the back of her shoulder, whatever that may mean. In particular, for a number of you, I'm hearing penny prick, penny chic as well. I'm hearing whatever that may mean for a number of you. But there's a focus on what you really see carving the space out for. I'm hearing a company. I'm hearing company. I'm hearing global, worldwide, and I'm hearing here specifically the Temperance card coming through. This is someone who you may be thinking of reaching out to from the past. I'm hearing painter Peter. I'm hearing porter, whatever the number of you, Temperance. I'm seeing this as someone who you get back in touch with. It can be an old contact. I'm hearing ally, alliance, valley here, venue. It's like someone who may have contacts or may have access to a certain space, a physical space as well that you see related to your work. Let's get the cards out here for you, Pisces, and see what comes through. Right here, okay. Center focus is the Fool. Finding the kind of shoes they want to wear. Wenda, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. When the workers all go home and the lights on the, I'm hearing in the city. When the lights in the city. Is that how the song goes? Please comment. I'm seeing it though, like I'm seeing a really busy space, Pisces. I'm seeing it as like in this way. I'm seeing it as there being somewhat of like a very, very public space. I'm hearing project as well that's carried out. And then it could be like a school even. And there's so much practice going on there, like so much also pandemonium and progress as well, in whatever way that may be for a number of you, and whatever way that may be taken, the Son of Pentacles in reverse, whatever the Daughter of Pentacles upright. And then at the end of the day, it's like everyone who's been practicing, I'm here with their trombones as well, they all take their stuff home and everyone slowly trails out. And I'm hearing the speed of the stage starts to slow down. I'm hearing wind down as the winter comes as well. This could be an industry that's kind of moving through. I'm hearing gently here. The Empress, I'm hearing the Emperor, and you got the Empress as well. The Emperor is at the, I'm hearing tailgate of the talk. Very interesting. This could be a negotiation for a number of you, but I'm seeing it specifically at the end of the day. There is, the one doctor I'm hearing that stands in the room, the Father of Pentacles upright, who's looking over the Death card. There's one solution I'm hearing specifically that you see so clearly right at that time. I'm hearing, and it has to do with what begins to kind of, I'm hearing reprogram itself. I'm hearing pre-program itself, and I'm getting that it is related to, I'm almost seeing like a stage that in the winter, I'm hearing specifically months winds down. In that moment, everything feels really actually wonderful, in a way of feeling that it is now able to work in a certain way. I'm hearing work itself out, and whatever was kind of like pissing you off, I'm hearing as well, like for a long time, like why don't these teachers, I'm hearing, or these parents get how playtime is supposed to be actually fun. And it's like if something wasn't really, or I'm hearing practiced well enough in a social space, I'm seeing that what is taken perhaps out of context, and not necessarily taken out of context, but what is kind of like programmed, recreated, eventually begins to count. I'm hearing 1, 2, 3 ABC with the Fool again. And again, I'm seeing it as like a simplicity that you draw upon, Pisces. It's like, it's almost like when everybody's like gone. I'm hearing when all of the creators are out of the space, the Ace of Swords upright, that's when I start stocking my shelves. And I'm hearing, you know how gum works. I'm hearing specifically with the Emperor. You know how something kind of has a certain taste in the beginning and then gets I'm hearing chosen, I'm hearing, and also chewed over time. Very interesting. It's like something that has to do with how someone or something is held up over time. The Emperor again here coming through, mirroring the Five of Cups, and it has to do, Pisces, with what you eventually see yourself getting really physical with. I'm hearing physically involved with, physically active with, and I'm seeing here, Pisces, that you kind of are understanding the cycles here, the rhythm of a certain rock and roll show that you want to host, and it's like, if they weren't dancing the way that we were supposed to be dancing, I'm hearing back in that Midsummer's Night Dream play together, I think that they've worked on that. I think that they have been, I'm hearing auditioning a few more times as well. Whatever that may mean, I'm seeing though as well. Like they've been, I'm hearing walking on the Mother of Pentacles, right above the Father of Pentacles. The High Priest is looking back at the Mother of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles at the Daughter of Cups to see what she's going to be willing to work on here. And this can be a negotiation for a number of you. Yes. Okay. The Ten of Cups. And someone is thinking of announcing something, but they're a little bit like unsure how someone might be reacting. And they're wondering if the reaction is going to be like, how it's going to be kind of like processed or publicized. And it's like, oh my God, did you see that I'm hearing Harry? I'm hearing Ray as well. Charles, what do they mean? A number of you like I'm hearing proposed to me. I'm hearing offered me a rock. I'm hearing rock star position as well. I'm hearing motivation here with the Hermit, motive. And it's like, I'm seeing you kind of like at the end of the day, being very curious to know how someone might be, or someone might be really curious. It could go both ways. How somebody might be really curious to know how it is that you're going to be choosing to color in the lines that they are wanting to work with you on. And it's like, wow, how are they going to be, I'm hearing connecting with others as well. I'm hearing community here, assets, space, on what we are establishing as the values of this venture. Very interesting. They might be wondering like if you're going to be bringing anyone else into it, if you're going to be I'm hearing basket case here with the Strength card and Three of Wands. It's like if you're going to be wanting to like make any more kind of like adjustments to the kind of space that they are offering you, they're wondering perhaps how picky you're going to be. It's like, if I'm offering them this role and I want to cast them, or if I'm offering them this job and I offer them a certain salary, a paid position, are they going to be like wanting to choose the kind of gum I'm going to give them to choose? Like they might be wondering how selective you also are. And it's like, are they going to choose me at the end of the day? The High Priest is coming through yet again, and I'm seeing that there's someone who's really, really walking the talk with you, really, and it can be you, it could be someone else, and I'm seeing that you are both working, I'm hearing, with each other in the winter, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. And I'm seeing two people at the end of the day, yet again, who wind down in the same room, like of this huge, I'm hearing this huge, like, I'm seeing it as like, not like a school, no, but I'm seeing it as like more so but it can be taken as you will, whatever sort of comes through for you, Pisces, but I'm seeing it as like something that perhaps is no longer being used as a space for those purposes, whatever that may mean. It's like some kind of space that you see really cultivating through time. I'm hearing physically, the Hierophant looking over the Six of Cups and the Sun. This can be a physical space again here, an actual plot of land as well. I'm hearing leaky. I'm hearing leaky gut as well. Take it as you will. There's a focus perhaps on digestion here, Pisces, the Six of Cups and the Sun. Okay. I'm hearing specifically like drinking water with your food, whatever that may mean. Remember, the Father of Cups and the Daughter of Wands in reverse. It could be focused on exercise as well. All right, Pisces. But there's something that perhaps you're wanting to like get into the rhythm and the routine of. But yet again, I'm hearing it's tea time with the Father of Pentacles. And the Father of Pentacles kind of feels also like quite awkward here in this space. Like I'm hearing you both do, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like you might be, again, thinking of like partnering up with someone somewhere. I'm seeing it as perhaps being a physical space. And you might both be wondering what's walking around in the room with you. And it might be related to what you are hearing, like the sound of. I'm seeing almost like two people in a space, in an industry. I'm hearing as well. Again, though, I'm hearing a physical space that has been talked about, and you're wondering how others are talking about it, yes, and how the way that they are talking about it leads you both to make time and room to physically focus. I mean, it's like something could be really distracting for a number of you, but I'm seeing it in this way, Pisces. I'm not seeing it as just like we're trying to get our work done with like really heavy headphones on, but I'm hearing a really heavy set of headphones on, but we're not able to really get any values on the table here, whatever that may mean for a number of you. But I'm seeing it as being rather like two people, again, in a very busy, I'm hearing like auditorium stage, and when everybody's done playing out their plays and doing their auditions, two people end up in the room at the end of the day, and they like both are like, oh, I'm hearing, do you stalk me here often? Whatever that may mean for a number of you. What a great line. Okay. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing, don't you know that I'm Gary, the one who goes home by getting in everyone's pants first? What the heck? Pisces is coming through. Who's Gary? Who's Gary? And Walter. Gary and Walter, okay. I'm hearing, okay, Pisces, let's keep focused again here, right? It's like I'm seeing at the end of the day, there might be a conversation. I'm hearing also flamboyant here with the Father of Pentacles. I'm hearing gay pride. I'm hearing gadget. I'm hearing in Amsterdam. Perhaps specific message are coming through for a number of you. I'm hearing Aquarius as well. They might have a lot of Aquarius in their chart. They might be innovative and like really hard to like pin down the Father Swords in reverse. Yes, they might have some Aquarius in their chart. They might have a Mars in Capricorn. I'm hearing Scorpio. They might have some Scorpio there as well. Yes, the moon coming through. Okay, you might be dealing with someone who's got a lot of Earth, a lot of water, Scorpio and Aquarius. I'm hearing specifically. This is like a very specific kind of, they might have a very specific industry that they work in as well, niche market. They might be really highly talented here. The Hangman reverse, the Father Cups upright. Yet again, though, I'm hearing it's like something is being proposed, the Ace of Cups upright, and it's obvious without being marketed to be, I'm hearing movie material, and I'm seeing two people coming into a space. It's like in this way, Pisces, rather, it's like I'm seeing that there's a public side to what it is you may be wanting to professionally take on, yes, but then also one that's very personal, and it's like, wow, I'm hearing, do we actually, I'm hearing prepare for this by being the parents of each other's children. I'm hearing specifically as well, wow, do we actually prepare for this discussion by doing it? I'm hearing specifically, it's like there's something that Pisces, like someone might be, I'm hearing counting on you for as well, the Father of Wands and the Daughter of Wands here, the Judgment card upright and the Father of Pentacles upright. Someone again like might be really wanting to, I'm hearing cusp, I'm hearing, okay, Pisces. There's, I'm hearing, leave those kids at home. Whatever that may mean for a number of you. There's something that someone is like wanting to like cast you in the role of, and you're like, that's kind of creepy. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. Okay, perhaps there's some messages coming through. They're like, I want you to be wearing, I'm hearing that one letterman. I'm hearing dress. I'm hearing at the locker. Whatever the, okay. The heck is going on, Pisces? The Father of Pentacles again is showing up with the Nine of Pentacles upright, and they've got a bit of an adjustment to their attitude here this time. Whatever that may mean in particular for you, it's like someone is really wanting to walk into the room and have a very clear discussion about the markers that have been sitting on the table that you've both kind of been using. And I'm seeing two people at the end of the day. They're like, again, it's like if something was a little bit frustrating, you're like, why were you working at my desk while I was working at the desk? And then you told me that my shirt was too tight, and then you showed me your muscles, and then you took the chandelier, I'm hearing, in your hand, and you shook it, and you told everyone to go home. Like, what? I'm hearing specifically, if something is kind of like being worked around the room, even I'm hearing gossip, social hour. It's like, I'm seeing at the end of the day, and it could, not necessarily literal Pisces, I'm seeing it as something that perhaps you have even been kind of communicating about, gathering opinions on, but really I'm hearing also connecting with others through the space of, it could be, I'm hearing interactive, okay. Nonetheless, Pisces, I'm seeing you as kind of like at the end of the day, having a very clear idea of who the professor is and what the audition is for, and you're like, oh, I'm hearing that's not what I was wanting to work on when I walked into this room and was getting ready to walk out. And I'm hearing for a number of you, though, that there's perhaps I'm seeing it as there being clarity, at least. Okay, it's like, at least I know. I'm hearing that you are here to love me. I'm hearing no matter how long my hair gets as well, and no matter how long and tired we both look at the end of the day. And this is for a number of you a very, very complicated, I'm hearing kind of sketch, I'm hearing novel skit as well that you may be working on with someone, and it's like, gosh, I'm hearing we both get on each other's nerves and bones. I'm hearing specifically, it's like we both know how to break each other out of the box, though, at the end of the day, which is a very innovative space. And someone might be wanting, again, to like really like almost like push your buttons so that you get your shirt unbuttoned. I'm hearing as well, whoa, this is a Pisces. I'm hearing Scorpio, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then I'm seeing you like catch on to their kind of like their little silly game. I'm hearing their act that you realize after all was actually very, very I'm hearing supernova star with the Strength card and the Devil and the Son of Wands. It's like if someone was acting like they, I'm hearing specifically, didn't want to work with you on something, and they always like close the door in your face and show me, and you're like, why did you do that? I'm hearing specifically like you were like mystified, like why would you actually market my product in a way that would make me feel like I didn't make it right? I'm hearing specifically like, and it could be someone who may have been like criticizing your work in a certain way, Pisces, like something is a little bit like, I'm hearing they put a weird caption, or like they like giggled at your Gomez look. I'm hearing specifically a little bit the Father of Swords. Like they looked at you with that gaze that made you feel like they thought that you were I'm hearing gaslighting, whatever that means. I always think it's about Pisces, but I'm seeing it as like questioning your working ethic or like process. It's like someone was like making you feel like a little girl. I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing again, and I always take it as well, Pisces, right? It can be taken, perceived, in a number of ways, but I'm seeing you like kind of like wanting to like take the book that they've been drawing all over in, and the one that you've been kind of glorifying, and like you just take it and you rip it out of their hands, and you're like, listen, Pisces, I'm hearing specifically. Very interesting. Okay, I'm seeing for a number of you, this could be something that you you're defining as kind of like a mirroring act, and you're like, listen, I'm hearing, are you being my professor, or are you being my personality here, or whatever that may mean for a number of you, like, what are you actually working on the property of? And I'm hearing also the project of. Very interesting. I'm seeing you like getting a little bit, I'm hearing prickly. I'm hearing as the pear that they've been holding in their hand, chewing, taking bites off. It's like, okay, I'm hearing listen up. I'm hearing sojourner. I'm hearing here with the Devil. It's like, listen up. I'm hearing Susie as well. Baker. I'm hearing here Susie Baker. It's like, I'm hearing you make me feel so young. Oh my God, Pisces. Whoever you're working with, and if it's a Capricorn with a lot of Leo in their chart or a lot of fire in their chart, they act like a child sometimes. And you're like, why are you choosing words like that? I'm very specifically, is it the people you're hanging out with? Is it the person that you like to talk to? Or is it the party that you just that you just presented to your parents? Whatever that may mean in particular number. It's like something here is kind of like on one day, I'm hearing as well, they have a really I'm hearing discoteca kind of attitude. Like they are really, I'm hearing dynamic. They're really daring. I'm hearing as well. And then on the next day, they're like, hi, I don't do things like that. And you're like, why were you talking about doing that yesterday? And they're like, I'm not Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. And I'm hearing, I'm also not doing anything that doesn't, I'm hearing grow within the fine lines of the future, whatever that may mean for a number of you. And it's like, I'm seeing them having somewhat like I'm hearing scared you out of their own closet, like their own claws. Like you kind of were wondering, like, what's all of this attitude about? I mean, what's all of this acting about as well? It's like, again, someone who had like multiple personality shifts, like personas that they kind of presented to you or presented you through as well. Take it as well. I'm hearing casting you in a certain space. It's like, and I'm hearing connected with you on. It could be different industries or different spaces that you may have, let's say, entertained or worked through. And I'm seeing for you, Pisces, it's like, at the end of the day, I'm hearing they always, I'm hearing it, 'cause you make me feel so young. Like, just when you're about to, like, I'm hearing Jack out of the room, I'm hearing Jack off of the roster as well. Like, I'm not joking. I'm hearing specifically. It's like then this person like fills in the last word with like the line to like your favorite movie, and you're like, I'm getting so irritated. I'm hearing specifically, but in a really good way, because I'm seeing what it is that you're doing really clearly, first of all, and then furthermore, I'm understanding how I'm acting as well by engaging in this. And I'm seeing that it is a reflective moment. I'm seeing though as well that I'm seeing someone who's like chewing gum and they're looking at you and like throwing paper airplanes, and you're like, this is what people do when they think that they are Austin Powers and they have an audition that they're acting in. And this is how it is that I'm going to be interpreting that. And I'm hearing offering them a lead position role in my play. And I'm seeing you like almost looking and turning a certain talk around. I'm hearing conversation, also a certain topic that has been really like actually sore. And I'm hearing solutions, like something that was really like you were just something. I'm hearing like something that was just not like you couldn't really find. Also, it could be again on a personal level, like I couldn't find the right. I'm hearing formal letter to write them. I'm hearing as well, like if I wasn't sure on the contract that I wanted to write them up, or the role that I wanted them to play or position them in. I'm seeing that it was like an intellectual thing, Pisces, perceptive. I'm hearing sort of process that you were kind of moving through, and the feeling is that, well, you know what? Actually, I'm hearing now. Let's use. I'm hearing what was out of focus in a way that brings. I'm hearing our feathers back together again to help us fly this time, the Ace of Pentacles and Reverse. I'm seeing that it has to do with what you're kind of applying in a very strategic way, in a way though that reinvents the wheel that kind of like you both were riding on, but now for you to be turning. And I'm seeing it as like, we're not going to be riding on the wheel, like we're not going to be on the Ferris wheel and kind of like I'm hearing fighting and bickering and following and then unfollowing and then finding and then following and feeling and then I'm hearing fasting again, whatever that may mean for remembering. Like this is not going to be something that we're going to be just kind of I'm hearing playing Candyland with. We are going to be finding the wheel that's going to turn on its own. And we're going to be talking about, let's say, that particular topic as well. Very interesting. I'm seeing that there's a zooming out here, Pisces. You're like, it's an objectification of what you have been, I'm hearing properly manifesting throughout this period of time. And I'm hearing project as well. And this is something that has not had wheels that you understood really like were turning or how they would be turning or whatever. And it's like, I got this car that doesn't really roll, I'm hearing specifically, properly, and it doesn't want to roll, I'm hearing as well. It seems kind of resistant to rolling out perhaps in a public way as well. And at the end of the day, I felt like there was definitely an engine that would be, I'm hearing, marketed here. That could be, I'm hearing, marketed as well. The Strength card coming through, the Daughter of Pentacles, the Devil, the Ten of Wands, and the Mother of Swords. The Ten of Wands is right above this Devil, and the Daughter of Pentacles is right above the Mother of Swords. I knew that eventually, I'm hearing, we would be finding a solution here. And I'm seeing that eventually there is a solution that's struck. There is, again, clarity. And I'm seeing that in this very quiet space, when everything winds down in the winter, Pisces, you both have, I'm hearing, the palace to yourselves. And what happens here in that process of packaging goods will be, I'm hearing, the the cornucopia, the Ace of Pentacles of the conversation. And also I'm hearing the community. Very interesting. Something might be getting, I'm hearing like leak to Pisces. Like whatever it is that you're kind of doing or talking about or testing out as well. I'm hearing the theory of rhythms here. The Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, and Three Cups can kind of like, if you don't want something to be talked about, make sure that no one's car is sitting outside of the stage while you're storyboarding, whatever that may mean. Okay, take it as you will, Pisces. But the feeling yet again is that you might be finding information out about what as well is kind of like a proper I'm hearing palette that you want to be working, choosing colors off of, and it might be related to kind of like the industry, the space, even the time that you want to work in. There could be a focus on astrology seasons as well. Okay, Pisces. Let us see anything else that wants to come through. I'm hearing counting the cookies and the markers with the Fool and the Empress and the Two of Swords. This is very exciting, Pisces. You know, I'm hearing Prince Charming when he is chanting your name and the dress that he wants to put you in. Okay, it's like someone here, Pisces, is actually, I'm hearing, becoming a brother and also a boyfriend at the very same time. The star coming through. And you knew that there was potential here in this space. You knew that this would be eventually carried out on a level that has an exclusivity factor to it. I'm hearing or two or several, the Hierophant. It's like you might be thinking of going into business with someone and then also going into, I'm hearing, the bedroom with them after the boardroom conversation, whatever that may mean. It's like you might be thinking of like partnering up with someone. Yet again, the Three of Cups still coming in reverse and the World in reverse. You are going to be making this something. I'm hearing marriage. I'm hearing marriage marketed. And again, it's like the experience that you may have had has actually charged the hat that you want to be wearing. When you're having a, I'm hearing homecoming event here with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. This has to do, Pisces, with what you see yourself carving out the space for. I'm hearing community, event, service, network, what it is you may want to be networking on and connecting others to. And I'm seeing that it is going to eventually be, I'm hearing, published worldwide. I'm hearing audience. I'm hearing Glasgow, UK. I'm hearing India as well. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, could be related to matters of production, and I'm hearing the movie set as well. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, Pisces. But I'm hearing, let's not get too pretty here with all of the different patterns. And I'm seeing that you might be kind of like taking your time with how you want to be turning different styles around. I'm hearing in your head about what you kind of want to be working on, what you kind of want to be wearing. I'm hearing as well, I'm seeing someone who's like going to be preparing their dress and their outfit for a certain type of I'm hearing Jersey with the devil here, Jersey shored. I'm hearing shell shock moment, like whatever that may mean for a number of you. Like you might be really like, again, like coming out and like telling everyone, like, I'm hearing hi, I'm hearing Tammy, I'm hearing Tabitha as well. It's time. I'm hearing it's time to, I'm hearing let you know that I am fill in the blank, Pisces. Okay. That I am hearing a lot of things right here. With the devil, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles are bright. For a number of you, this might be related to what you are presenting the title of. I'm hearing pregnancy as well. Wish list. I'm hearing what it is like. This is what I want for Christmas. I mean, you've been asking me. I'm hearing for years now. I'm hearing, you know what? I've got an answer this time. And I know that it is going to be, I'm hearing haunting me until I have it. Whatever that means. Remember the Six of Cups upright. The Father of Swords in reverse, mirroring the Six of Cups upright. I'm hearing, do they hesitate when they tell us that that's their wish? Someone is really wondering, like, somebody is so I'm hearing careful about communication. Like if someone tells them something, if you tell someone something, they want to know, like, wait, so you told me that you want to talk to I'm hearing the tiki guy. I'm hearing tiki man. Whatever that may be in review. I'm hearing Buddha as well. And I'm seeing like that, what is it? Oh, I'm hearing island, okay. Nonetheless, it's like you want to talk to them. And I'm hearing Hawaii like really, really strongly here. I'm seeing like this tiki island sort of feeling, Pisces. And they're like looking and they're like, you want to talk to them? And you're like, or vice versa, okay? And the response is yeah, I do. But the way that you respond, they always have a, I'm hearing reverberation of a response to, like, they almost like feel your response and then they feel it and then they feel it and then they kind of respond and they're like, ooh, okay, what did you really, I'm hearing, want when you said you wanted that? And this might be your own energy, Pisces. You might be getting some information here, I'm hearing as well. You might be kind of gleaning some details out of a certain project that someone is working with you on. It's like, and it could be related to a certain matter of construction, okay? The Hierophant here, Father of Pentacles, yeah. You are wondering, I'm hearing, what they want to be working on. And this could be human resources, like related to matters of guidance, counseling as well. I'm seeing someone who kind of like is very, very skilled. I'm hearing craftsmen at communication. Like they're able to communicate with someone in a way that makes them feel that they are coloring in the conversation with their own markers. Very interesting. And it's like they might want to give someone the space and the time and the chance to kind of like I'm hearing connect with their favorite colors first. And it's like, I don't want you to just like choose anything to start coming through the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like, I don't want you to just choose any marker or any book on the shelf and then start believing in it, honey. I'm hearing specifically with the Temperance card, mirroring the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, I want you to be talking about something that you really, really, really want to see. I'm hearing being flashed on the big screen, and it's like someone really cares, Pisces, but I'm not seeing as just cares. And again, it could be your own energy. I'm seeing this could be a third person as well who like mediates a certain situation, even, or comes in and like I'm hearing connects certain dots or like communicates to certain even I'm seeing yes, having to do with someone's representative. They may be reaching out to like your manager, I'm hearing, or like someone who represents you, okay, for a number of you. But I'm seeing, and it can be family as well, I'm seeing it as like almost like, what do they really want? I'm hearing, what do they really want for Christmas? I'm hearing as well, what do they the holidays, whatever it may be, what do they really, really, really want to be receiving? And the Nine of Pentacles upright, the Father of Wands is upside down reverse, like, I didn't tell you, but it's money. I'm hearing specifically, don't tell them that I told you, but it's I'm hearing bigger pockets to hold bigger coins with currency that can be carried overseas as well. This is like, they want to travel. Let's just be honest here, okay? Somebody really wants to also have a visa and kind of like roll around Rio a bit with their rock and roll shades on, whatever that may mean for a number of you. And like maybe also they might want to I'm hearing like they might want to kind of like represent something abroad. Like they might want to also represent some kind of product like around the world. Like they might want to travel and like kind of like be like, I'm hearing a rocket scientist, I'm hearing researcher as well. They might want to go abroad and like work in the field, be physically involved there with different types of communities, get really hands-on and tell everyone that they are, I'm hearing cute. I'm hearing and creative at the same time. Cute and creative. Like that's like their tagline. Cute and creative. Like whatever that means. Be your own energy, be that of another. Okay, and it can be like related as well to like if you are kind of like promising someone a certain act, a role, a job. It's like, where do you want to be carrying out this work from? The police station or the party bus? And they're like, and it can be related to like, let's say if you're interning somewhere, Pisces, I know a lot of different ideas coming through, but let's say that you're interning in a certain space. And your project manager is like asking you, hey, what do you want to be working on? Do you want to work on the back end or the front end? Do you want to be like doing sales, marketing, or do you want to be doing like tech stuff? Like you want to be talking to me? And this person is like really like it again. It's like they look at you and they're like, what do you want to be doing? And you kind of like respond yet again, or again, it could be your own energy, Pisces. But I'm seeing that yet again, there's some kind of gauging here of like habits as well. It's like, what do you normally are used to? What do you normally kind of do? What's comfortable for you? What's your countdown? I'm hearing as well, and it can be related to like curfew. Like someone is like really like wanting to kind of get you comfortable, Pisces. Okay, and I'm hearing it's a matter of how they communicate, what they are wanting to clear the path for. And it's like, this is my intention. I'm hearing, I want to marry you. I'm hearing specifically. And to do that, I'm hearing, what do we need to mist, I'm hearing, the jungle in with? Is it like, what color do we need to like, I'm seeing again, it's like someone is like really wanting to also be your professor, and they want you to feel comfortable in that space. It's like, what do you need to like prepare this room with so that it feels like you're not being like packaged in the process like of doing this or whatever. And it's like, I'm seeing someone who may also work in a certain like almost stock room, and you're like, I don't want you to feel like you're just in a I'm hearing stockpile of goods. It could be like so simple as like your manager, Pisces, is like really like, they're like human resources. Like they think about you as like, whoa, okay, what do you need more honey in your pot? Like sort of feeling for that tea. Okay, let us pull a few more cards for you, Pisces, and see what comes through. Anything else that wants to come through. I'm hearing someone here is making a decision. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the doctor in the red dress or the glow in the dark I'm hearing gown here with the Daughter of Wands in reverse, the Magician in reverse? You might be thinking of who you would like to birth your baby. I'm hearing that like specifically coming right up now. It's like, who do I want to be holding my child with as well, whatever that may mean. A number of you, there could be a focus on like what you feel you would also like to present someone with or to an industry. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. Love and light to y'all here. Thank you so much for connecting, for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. Thank you so much for your patience as well with this reading, and love and light to you on this journey forward. And I highly recommend to check out your rising sun or moon sign, as you may find there's further insights there for your situation. There may be, again, a focus on what you may be wanting to partner up with someone on, what it is you would also like to eventually take to a very public scale. Okay, thank you so much again, Pisces, for tuning in. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.